James Hinton. Unfortunately, I don't have the letter I brought with me, but somebody from our group had brought a letter that attended the Browns Valley meeting with us with some of the points she recommended. They were about bringing clarity. They wanted to have a copy of the lawsuit or whatever the state is penalizing you with, to put that on the website, along with posting in all the areas where there is the high levels of the THMs, to have regular posts when they come out at those areas every 90 days as they come out until we get them back underneath the state standard of 80 parts per million. This would help us out a lot. It seems like the solution for most of us that want to stay on top of the water quality is just to call Joy and check with her. And, you know, Joy has a plate full already dealing with this and many other water issues. To have everybody from Browns Valley calling her repeatedly asking her, is there a new update, is going to get ridiculous rather fast. So a way to put it, transparency, speed it up, put it on the website to where we can see all the different stations out there as the tests come in, so we can learn and see what's going on. It does seem like it has been a little bit better this week than last week. I noticed last week when I was rinsing my vegetables, there was some kind of bubbly thing. I don't know what that was from, but it seems this week to be much improved. And I'm curious if we will see reports 2 months from now that show last week was worse than this week. Maybe we're noticing things, maybe we're not. I know before I wasn't looking at my water that close to see what kind of clarity it had when I rinsed food or whatever, but now that we know what THMs are and that we're above the limit, the danger line, you know, we've all been looking and paying more close attention. So we would appreciate, I know you said May 7th, that's very encouraging, I'm glad to hear that, but in the meantime, if there's anything we can do to help bring more information out there so that there's more transparency for all of us to stay in touch and stay in tune with what's going on, what's being done, and how that's shaping up. Thank you.
No, that's why I want to. Not yet, huh? You come back later. Okay. Anyone else wish to address this under public comment? Again, yes, we tentatively have the date set for May 7th, and the toxologist will be there at that time because there are some fairly complicated chemistry pieces that he is an expert on. So, and he lives in Napa, and I think he works for.
We should, just for the people at home, point out that our water is safe. There's nothing dangerous about our water. We haven't been sued by the state. We don't have financial penalties pending by the state. There is a simple report that we have to file every 3 months on one test that showed we exceeded a standard, which means we need to inform people of that. But it's not. I don't want people to hear this and think that there's some kind of a disaster, or it's not even something you'd be able to look at and see. We're talking about parts per million here, so hopefully we'll be able to make it more clear in the next meetings and we can share information. I just didn't want people to think there's a dangerous condition out there that was cause for immediate concern.
Thank you. We are now to item 24.